Alright, hey everybody, this is Towns version 6. I kinda was recording and then I didn't realize my microphone was off, so I'm sorry about that. But basically that was just a waste of my own time. But basically that just means I'm not gonna show the basic startup for this. I will explain what I've done on the map so far, and I am gonna continue on the map, because this map will be for this. I don't want to start over, because I started at, let's say, 8:30ish, and now it's 9:30. So basically, I just don't want to waste that hour. It's paused when it starts. She'll be fine. I'll go over the new stuff in a second. I just kind of want to show. Basically, I was looking for iron, couldn't find any that was exposed. These guys are over in this corner. I started in this corner, so I'm staying in that corner, basically. Except for the fact that my wheat farm doesn't have enough food yet, so I'm kind of just all over the place for actual food. There's like apple trees and pear trees up here. Then obviously there's what's here. Then we also have over here, which is probably like the better, just because it's kind of more concentrated. Like this is pretty concentrated too with them. Okay, now one of the new features is these tab things that when you go down here it shows up, you go away, it goes away. You click on it when it's green, it'll never go away. I normally just have these two, sometimes I'll have this one. That's basically one of the new things. Another new things is the zones. You get the market and you get the brigades. Actually, while I'm talking, I'm gonna have them. Sorry, I double tapped spacebar. You'll have them. I lost one guy to some tree spirit thingy. I forget exactly what it's called. That started that. You click on this, you can get all of them. Well, you only get like one page apparently. I didn't know that, but yeah, what is it? Tree Keeper. Okay, well, at least now I know a name. Tree Keeper. I don't have any hero messages yet, because I haven't tried getting them. Normally I'm pretty much all set up, even with the farm, but I kinda had to was worried about food, so I was making them go get food instead of working on the farm. So, regardless, I only have this set up. I need wood. I'll be cutting down all of that, and I'm gonna get the caravan stuff set up, the market. Basically, with the brigades, you basically get the bunk beds. It can basically just go wherever. You just have to stack it up. So, I'm just saying for that, you just have to make sure you stack it up. I'm not going to work on the personal houses right now, but those are going to be going over here in this area, just so everyone knows where they're going. I will be getting rid of a lot of the actual stuff here, but I kind of want them to actually plant all of this, so I'm kind of just going to leave it be. There was food a minute ago. I guess they need to go out and collect the rest of it, because they left a lot of it on the ground, so I'm just saying on that. Normally I would have an autosave set up, but I decided against that this time around. So I'm going to let them basically place it wherever. I will set up the auto production of food soon, hopefully. I need to make it a few cow things. Well, they go get food and such, but I'm pretty sure if I put the cow things down now, I'll be fine. Then I can start making food, then people will stop starving. I'm gonna make quite a few farms, just because I don't know exactly what is needed for all the caravans. I just know the one that I saw that didn't accept any food. They would accept basically raw resources. It was a Dwarven one. Basically, mud was worth like 30 something. Stone was worth, I think, 17, and then I don't think you could trade wood, but then the flowers were worth like 38, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. You couldn't sell them wheat or anything. You could sell them weapons, I know, because I had an extra wooden mace, and it was letting me sell it to them. For most of them, you can sell them bones. they're worth like 50 something, so it's a good idea to make a gigantic farm for like meat and such, and then just have that kind of caged in with a door, and just have bunches of them be able to be in there. And then a friend of mine actually came up with like a neat solution. You make a wall around it too high, then you add another wall, and then yeah, you make it too high, and then you add a wall on the outside so your guys can get in. Then you make a door, and only your guys can get out the door unless it's open, so then they're kind of just stuck in there. I thought that was a good idea, but regardless of that and how good of an idea it actually is, let's leave it alone. Okay then, now let's start making a mill, because I'm now good. I need a mill. Wood for the mill. I normally get 3 of them just because, and then because I also need wood, I'm gonna just start chopping. Hopefully things go well. Basically I need 3 pieces of wood along with however money I need for that, so the most I need 6 pieces of wood. The wheat will just automatically, I'll have that set up actually right now too. Let's get that set up strictly into becoming bread immediately, and constant bread too. Normally I would set it up for 30, but just because of how come my people are starving, I'm going to put it to 40. And I will be able to make all of that into actual food itself, but still. Need stone, need wood, and I need a cow. There's 2 cows here, the next one is over here somewhere. So regardless, the cows aren't necessarily too far away. Half the time, when I was playing on when it was 0.5, like the cow would be on the other side of the map because I had killed them for whatever reason. And then, not because I was like one of the first times I was playing, so I didn't know that you needed like a fire and stuff. Basically, when the cow things are finished, you can have them auto-make wheat and such, which they should start doing immediately, actually, now that I think about it. They should. Guys, stop with it already! Not important! Make food, you assholes! Make food! We need food. Stop it. I can't stop the last ones that were gonna go do something else. Okay, guys, just make food, please. For the love of God, make food. And actually, I'm gonna make a stockpile for... Delete that stockpile. That one's not gonna be there. For raw food, it'll be here, and then I'm gonna make that one prepared. Because you should have 2 prepared ones. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make that one for raw resources. Damn it. Delete. Actually, hold up. Let's pause that really quick when I make this, because I don't want them to go out and collect bones. Or human stuff. So basically, I won't always pause it, but okay, and then I'll get into the rest of what is new right now. Basically, this is new. You click on it, it opens up. I'm pretty sure I've already at least shown that. I kind of just want the wheat and stuff to stay close to that. And now they're making and eating the food, which will be helpful, actually. That's the only reason why there's actually 4 of them. Normally, I wouldn't even bother with that. I'm thinking of just making it 8. That way, pretty much every citizen can just make their own food. But for right now, we're good. I think I already have this set up to the max, so I'm just gonna do that just because. I'm gonna make this bigger, actually. And actually, that's not gonna go there. It's probably gonna go like right here, just because of what I'm gonna be using this for. I'm gonna grow flowers because I know you can also trade the flowers and the flowers are actually worth, like, I would say, like, a decent penny. So that's really just all I've got to say on that. They're worth, like, a decent amount. Basically, I want them to harvest the whole thing. Which, in reality, I actually do want them to harvest the whole thing. And now that they're all getting food and eating, things will get better now. And now I can get actual heroes to show up. I don't really care about the damn frogs. I wish you could, like, turn off, like, if it had anything to do with, like, the frogs, unless it was actual fighting with them. It shouldn't be there. I'll get the heroes to show up in a minute, but now that I actually have stuff set up, I think it would be a good time to make my caravan... Oh, well, no, hold up, no, I shouldn't do that right yet. Let's make my farm for my flowers, my beautiful flowers. And I'm going to have 2 rows for each of them, so that's 6. I want to be out, like... Yeah, I want to be out like that. The caravans show up in, like, different ways, so you'll have to excuse that. Just because sometimes, like, they'll show up close to you, and sometimes they show up really far away. And I just... so basically, that'll just depend. But it will, the caravan thingy will be right here. I'm not going to make it ultra gigantic, but I will have it where it's not the minimum size, I should say. So then the next thing would be probably making a road, I would say. I'm gonna chop down the rest of the wood just in case the wood can be used in trading. Because I will have a constant flow of wood that I'll never have to worry about. I'm gonna let them continue to do whatever. Don't really care too much anyhow. Let them continue to do whatever, and then this is all for the cooked food, and I will make it into barrels soon enough. And I will make personal rooms and such soon enough as well. I'm actually gonna chop down and collect all of this. Actually, I should be collecting the stone right now, though, just in case. Worst case scenario type of deal. But I'm not. Okay, let's just have them do that. I don't really care what they're doing afterwards, just so long as they're actually collecting everything. They might turn all of the wheat into flour, which I don't honestly care too much about. It's just so long as we retain some wheat. Because I have had it where I needed to move the farm because I decided to move the area in which I was actually working at. So, I mean, that just kind of became, like, a pain. Because I needed to move the entire farm over, like, I don't know, like, I just had to move it, so it just didn't help. Okay then, now then, the next new thing that's new is this. I've got 133 mud. Basically, it just tells you everything you've got. There's something kind of blocking my view, so you'll have to excuse me on that. I've got 46 wood. These are all the raw foods. There's, well, yeah, raw foods. You've got the seedlings, the wheat, all of the meats and fish and stuff. You've got the milk, flour, eggs. Then you've got the barrel for all that food to go into. This is all the cooked foods, like, or, well, prepared foods, really, just because it's, like, the apples, the pears, the bananas, the cooked bananas, the banana bread, all the pies and such, the soups and stews and such like that. Then the weapons, obviously all the weapons that you can possibly buy, find, or get, or even make. The armor, basically what you can buy, make, find, you know, basically stuff like that. This is basically just like all the utilities, like the woodcrafting bench and basically like all the stuff needed to make other things. Then you've got the walls, then you've got the roof, you got stairs and such, ladders even. You get like the tongs and the torch, you know, just basically everything you'd need to make something else, or to make something even. Then you've got this, which is basically all the barrels, like the decorative stuff, like trees and bushes and such, and then you've got the tombs, which I wouldn't use any tombs just because that will lower everybody's happiness, which I find is stupid. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought something else was going on in the background, and I was going to be kind of happy about it because I thought they had made it where you would look and you would like spin. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mine this too. Okay, and now I think I'm pretty much ready for the caravan, except for I want all of this to be tilled, and I want my flowers put on it, or flowers harvested and put on it. So I'm gonna let that go as is. I'm gonna wait for that because I don't want to waste any. Well, I only have one flower, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Hopefully, there's big enough room for this. And the people will focus strictly on that, on the caravan thing when the caravan shows up. I kind of want the smallest you can make it. I don't know, I thought you had to make it bigger than that, so I will. I'll make it like that. I don't really care too much on how big it is. Just as long as it's not truly in the way, and then hopefully a caravan will show up soon enough. Although I think you need to have heroes around just so they feel safe enough to even come, and I wouldn't suggest making walls or anything, just because a friend of mine told me, like, if you have like, he's made it before where he's had like nothing but walls surrounding him and they just couldn't get in. That's just what he said, so I don't know how true that is, but I trust that person. I'll believe him. For now. Keep in mind, I did say for now. Nothing's ever set in stone, but I'm sure you understand, you get the point. Hopefully, if I can sell them bread and or wheat or something like that, I can get quite a good chunk of change out of this. Basically what I mean is I can give them like hundreds of one thing and not have to worry about another. Should really just get rid of these two stockpiles, and actually I'll get rid of that one and I'll make that into another hard resource one, and I'll just get barrels for the actual food part itself. Manage stockpile, no bones. Manage stockpile, no human corpses. Manage stockpile, and no human remains. Because basically I don't want them anywhere near me. I'm not going to collect any more wheat and such just until I know what I actually need. For planting, I'm going to plant flowers, and then hopefully I can always reharvest them, which I should technically be able to. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. But just in case, you never know. Then, like, I also never know, like, they might only want, like, one specific flower, or it might not matter, so I'm just gonna plant 2 rows of all of them, and that way I don't have to worry about it. Hopefully they don't travel all far and wide for shit, because that would just be kind of dumb, in my opinion. But whatever, I don't really care too much. There should be plenty that's to the point where I don't have to even deal with the frogs. Hopefully. And like half the frogs probably don't even have all their health because of everything that's going on. So then again, I also know you don't lose that much health. I just know if you're in like critical condition already, then you just kind of get screwed over by getting stuck by that. Yeah, all of them are healthy, although it doesn't matter too much to me. I shouldn't have to get that close to them, I would hope. I'm just gonna let them do what they were. I don't have a caravan yet. Like I said, I think I need the heroes, but I'm not too too sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll just start with the tavern. I know the citizens need to be like so happy though too, so I might have to deal with that as well. Tavern, let's just kind of have it close to the regular food. Okay, that's the smallest that can be. Then I'll make some tavern rooms, and then the heroes should show up. Let's just make one here. Make this one a 4x4. Actually, I'll make them all 4x4s. I don't like doing the little 3x3s. That just seems wrong, in my opinion. I'm not making walls around it, so I'm not too concerned. Actually, you know what? This way I can get a long one. I'm gonna re-justify the tavern later, anyhow. That's just not a set place. That's just where it's gonna be for now. Let's make a bed. Now, the people aren't necessarily happy, but hopefully things aren't terrible for them. Actually, yeah, I think it requires a certain amount of happiness for them to actually even show up, so I might get screwed there. Oh, no, I have a hero showed up. Oh, it's a rogue. Which I don't really like rogues too much, but apparently they're some of the strongest. But you want archers the most. Just because that distance factor makes them harder to kill. Especially once they get to a certain level, then it doesn't really matter. Like, I think it's once they're level like 15, you can just start dropping down levels as quickly as you can. Come on, caravan. I honestly need the caravan to show up. Okay, but now I'm gonna kind of leave it alone. I don't think they need beds just because one of them showed up already. Although I know it's nice to have a bed for them. So I'm gonna do that much. They'll have a bed at least. Not a bone bed. Bone beds are creepy. I'm just gonna put it that way I know that they're all in different rooms. Like, for a fact, they're all in different rooms. I know, normally they stay by the market. I kind of want him to go explore and go kill the frogs. Got another hero. Oh, and they spawned over by the frogs. Another rogue. He'll be able to take on as many of the frogs as he can. But he's not going to be able to take on once 2 or 3 of them show up. So this guy is going to be dead immediately unless he decides, because heroes can run away, and they're the only ones who can run away. The only drawback is when he's fucked. He can't run away from that. I don't know, I'm being serious. I want to be serious about that though. That was just like a terrible spawn for him. I'm sorry, Mr. Hero, but you cannot have a grave. Which is kind of sad, but it's pretty true. He can't have a grave, otherwise people are less happy. Though they're not happy about him dying, they're happier with the fact that they don't have to deal with the body in any way, shape, or form. Hopefully none of my guys actually have to go over there. I just know if I have 3 heroes, I'm pretty set. Okay, well, I'm gonna let them do whatever. They've got plenty of food. Oh, that's right. I wanted to talk about what I'm planning on doing with the channel from here on out. One of the things I'm planning to do happens to be that I'm gonna set it up where, if anything, I might do like 1 video a week. If anything, I think I'm probably gonna be doing towns. I could do Borderlands 2, but I don't really like the game. I was playing it, then I restarted the game, and then I was playing it again, and I still don't like it with basically the character that I like to play as, which is the Sniper or Assassin Zero, which is for this one. I don't remember who he was in the other game. but I just remembered that I liked him. His special's kind of poopy. Then I think I went to the soldier, and that was still just as poopy, so I was like, okay, forget this. What's happening? Where's this other hero? Oh, this dude's kind of just messing around. Whatever. Oh, no, that's copper. Damn it. I thought I had found something that I wanted, and it was copper. Damn it. And I was like, oh, hey, I was like, oh, iron. It's copper. What? I didn't want that. I wanted iron. I hate that. I honestly do. You're like, oh hey, look, something I wanted. Oh no, never mind. It's not. It's nothing I want. Okay, I'm gonna let them do whatever now. They should have plenty of room for raw resources, and I've gotten my third hero, and they're probably all rogues. Yes, I've got 3 rogues that just sitting here collecting EXP, which I don't really care too much. As long as they're not causing any problems whatsoever, I think we're good. And my flowers look good. Damn it, chair, we'll get closer. Sorry, I'm kind of just like laying down on the floor now. If a caravan would show up, that'd be nice, but I think like they need to be so happy and other such stuff. So I'll leave it alone. Actually, I need to move my jacket that's on this chair for the computer that I'm not using. Prefer the floor for whatever reason. It's more comfortable to me. But yeah, for future channel, I might only do like 1 or 2 videos a week. They might be longer videos, but still only 1 or 2 a week. If anything, I think I might break it up so that way it's only like... Well, I might break up the videos, but I'm only going to consider that one video. I'm going to have all of them go up at one time, or I might have them separated by however long each part is. But basically, if it's like an hour-long video, I think I'll break it up into 4 15-minute parts if I can. So hopefully, things will work out well in that way. If I end up... And this is just the only if I end up, because I'm thinking of doing, and I've actually already done this before, it's just I haven't made it really detailed like I would like to. So, but I'm planning on making it so I have an animated video, basically. It might not be ultra fancy, but it's gonna be just something that I'm doing like on the side. I don't know when I'll get Adobe Flash to do it though. I have it on my old computer, it's just I haven't had the time to actually like set that up at all, so that'll just be how it is. But if anything, that's just kind of what I'm planning to do. Hopefully that's something that I'm going to be doing on my own time. I'm not going to record any of me actually making it, but I will record like what I get after I get it, like where it's like a minute long. I may or may not borrow a microphone from one of my friends so I can mess with the program that it has on the for the microphone that will allow me to change like my voice basically. I'll basically mess around with it, find something I like, then I'll mess around with it, find something that I like. And I'll basically just be doing that for a good chunk of the day. But that's basically the only thing that I'm gonna like actually try and do on my own time. Another thing that I'm gonna try to do for the channel is when I get my new computer, I might try and do more games, but I don't know. We'll see how that works out. My internet's been kind of poopy lately. So I don't know if it'll even work out that way. But yeah, my computer has been poopy. I don't want any issues, more or less, with it. And I'm talking about the computer that I bought a few months ago, the HP quad-core whatever. It's just not living up to code, so I got a new one. Well, I got stuff for a new one, so it's basically my build. Basically, I'm building it, and I did a good job. I was told that I did a good job setting everything up. It's just my the motherboard that I had was fried. Apparently, it could have been fried, or it could have just been dead on arrival. Like something had happened, and it was just no good. But for the most part, that's just what happened. Hopefully, when I get the new one, it'll be good. I had sent for a replacement in my the CPU. Just trying to remember. But yeah, for this CPU, the processor. I needed a replacement for that because some of the pins had broken, and I know it will still work, or they had bent, and I know it'll still work. It's just there's a chance for it to overheat more, so I didn't want to do that. So I'd send it, and then I didn't check because this was like the only one that I didn't actually like pay for the label online. Not that it even mattered. I just ended up paying for it. But I mean, regardless of that. It's just stuff happens, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money on doing something else. So I sent that back, but apparently it got voided. But so I'm gonna try to set it up so that I'm gonna try and set it up so that I don't have to worry about it as much. And then keep in mind with the as much, so that if I don't have to worry about it, I don't have to worry about it. If I have to worry about it, oh well. Let's see. Oh, and for the specs for my new computer, just so, because I know when I was looking up stuff for a computer, I was wondering like what I should get and what I should do. And I'll give a review on it later, but just so you guys know like the baseline specs for it, and I will be maxing out the RAM for it just so everybody knows. I'm getting an 8-core, it's an FX 8-core, so it's the FX 8000 series processor. It's 8150 if I remember right. So then it's an AMD 9 motherboard. It's an Azusa, Azusa. Damn it, I can't remember the exact name for it, but if I remember right, it's like Azusa. I can't necessarily say it correctly, but it's like M something R2. If I remember right, if you just look up AMD 9 series motherboards, it's like one of the first ones that you'll see. But regardless, with that, and stuff to do now. Damn it, I'm pulling on the cables. Oh, well, that's great. Okay, Hero showed up. Froggy thing. And now they're fighting Frog. And that guy's getting more fucked up than the Frog is. Okay, whatever. Regardless of that, I don't really care too much if the heroes die, but I have to remember to get rid of the remains. And then, like, the hero can get hit, like, 8 times, but then the hero only has to attack anything on the surface, the hero only has to attack once or twice, and they're dead. But they have to get hit, like, 10 times. And then when you start to go down and down and down, and they're level 1, and they just get screwed over. Basically, the farther you go down, the easier it is for your guys to die. But at the same time, it also makes it easier for them to collect EXP. But if they die, they get screwed over, because you can't tell them, like, oh, go put on armor. They just get armor every so often as they level. Like, there's like a chance of them to get like whatever at this level, and then there's like another chance for them to get something else at another level. So basically it's just kind of, you're kind of gambling and trying to figure out what it is. But basically, if you have a mine, you kind of want to make it where your guys are always busy. That way the heroes are the only ones in the mine, which a friend of mine actually told me a good idea. You need to make it where you have at least 5 heroes, so you need 25 citizens. You'll probably get sieged 2 or 3 times, but that's, he says it's basically nothing, because what you do is you set it up so that the mine is set up to the outside of the wall, so that way the only way they can get through is through going underground through the mine. And then you just have it set up so that you go down one, and then you cover the bottom with lava, if I remember right. Basically, like when you see them, you just cut you cut like a slit of, like, you have it cut to where they can go down and they can go back up, but that's the only way through. And then you just cover it with lava, and then they can't get across. Then after a while, especially like if you can get like a hero that's an archer, the archer will go and he'll just basically snipe all of them, and then they'll all die. Eventually. Just keep that in mind. Eventually they will all die. And why am I not getting a tavern? Or, oh yeah, that's right, huh? I think I need the happiness thing. If I cut this, I'm gonna have more wood than I need. But if I don't cut it, it won't matter. And let's not cut my stuff. Let's try not to. Okay, I got all of it, which is good. I need all of that chopped. I need all of that collected. I'll kind of leave it alone now. I really need the caravan, actually. But I'm pretty sure everybody needs like a little personal house, and they need like their own amount of happiness for it to like even like with them to even bother to show up. Or you need like so much stuff. And you know what? I'm gonna have them harvest the flowers too, which should grow back. So, but if it's just kind of like you pick them and they're no longer there, then I know that I shouldn't even bother with the flowers. And they're making food at like a breakneck pace too. Come on, go for the flowers, god damn it! Well, actually, I guess I should kind of care about the wheat. As long as you carry excess wheat, your people will never go hungry. You know, the next thing they should add is, like, true seasons to this. That way, like, it'll snow, and then, like, you actually need, like, a house and stuff, and it just, like, gives you, like, a reason to be prepared. I'm just thinking like that would just be like another interesting thing they could add. When they collect the flowers, it should just be like with the wheat. There should just be like seedlings left. So I'm just hoping it's like that. I'm gonna leave it alone. I need them to cut down all the trees. I'll start making actually the personal rooms right now. What I can make. I don't really like having it where like it's a personal room, and then you go up one, then you kind of like make a floor with the walls that they can stand on, and then you just make like another personal room on top of it, and it's 2 different personal rooms, but it's just 2 different floors, and it looks nice. A friend of mine actually turned it into like an apartment complex. I was like, okay, really, dude? You have that much free time? You've got that much free time, and you're failing all your classes. Come on now. Then again, I probably shouldn't talk about that, because I'm basically the same way. Give them a 4x4. I don't remember where the personal room thingy is. I know the symbol for it's a bed, but... Everybody needs a personal room. I know that much. And I'll create everything else for it later. But I just remember my friend made it into like an apartment complex, and I was just... Okay, dude, how much free time do you have? Because I know it would take me at least 3 days to figure out how to do that. And it honestly, it even took me longer than that to figure out how he even, like, began to do it. I was like, okay, yeah, no. I was like, you've got way too much free time on your hand, because it took me forever to figure this out. And I am, quote-unquote, one of the smartest people at school, so, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I had everybody asking me for help, but the only difference was I wouldn't do my work. It's the smartest one that everybody would go to if they needed help, but I was also the laziest one, and I didn't feel like doing the work, because... As all the teachers say, I felt it was beneath me. Oh yeah, and it is like that. That's good. I would start making barrels, but if I start making barrels, things get more confusing, because then I'm gonna end up collecting all of it. Which is why I like the stockpile thing. Oh, what? Fine, I'll make it bigger. No bones. No human corpses. No human remains. I don't really care about the badger dens. Okay, I need all this wood chopped down, and then I need all the bushes cut. And I really need a caravan to show up. I'm being serious. I need the caravan to actually, like, show up. And all the wheat's almost taken care of. I need to put beds in all of these, but I need that tree to get cut too. I only have 10 people, so I'm going to make it so there's only 10 rooms right now. And I'm shaking around a lot just because, should be able to collect all the wood and stuff. Man, I'm tired. Did only wake up like an hour and a half ago, but yeah, an hour and 45 minutes ago I woke up. I know, I should start making those food barrels that I said I was gonna make at like the beginning of this. Okay, now everybody has room. Yeah, let's just make those that food barrel thing I was talking about doing. Tree keeper. Damn it, tree keepers. I know, the tree keepers just kind of makes it where... I know, I'm just gonna start destroying shit. Damn it, Louie, shut up. It's being annoying. Which I can't necessarily blame her. Sadly. She doesn't like other dogs. That tree can just get destroyed. Same with that tree, because I don't even want to deal with it. And same with that one. I don't want anything like that means that a tree can pop up around. I don't really care about like the mushroom bushes, because I don't even know like how you even use those. Okay, well, let's have them cut that, and we'll have them do whatever. I'm almost at the 20th day. Damn. Okay, let's see how the stockpile's going. On food, I have 37 bread. On raw, I don't have any wheat, but I have 15 flour. On this, I've got plenty of flowers, and I've got plenty of wood. 180 wood. I thought I had a lot of dirt, which is like at 100, yeah, it's 133 dirt. I thought I had a lot of dirt, now I have a lot of wood. And then there's 7 bones out there somewhere in this world. One of them's near me. Whatever. Don't really care too much. I really don't need... sorry about that. But I really don't need anything else. I just want the caravan to show up. That way, if they take wood as well as mud, I'm pretty sure I can buy everything I need for the blacksmith, and things will go well that way. Especially if it's a dwarven one that shows up, because that means everything that I could possibly need. Then plus I have all these flowers. Basically, I'll look if they take flowers, I'll have them harvest the rest of another batch of flowers. But I think as it stands, I can kind of get anything I want so long as wood, flowers, and dirt are acceptable as payment. And I'm pretty sure if it goes off of that, I can do practically anything. But I think the people need to be somewhat happy. I guess I should have checked that in my last world really quick, like if I had beds and stuff already. Actually, I think I'll just start putting down at least beds. That way, at least people are sleeping on something. Okay guys, make beds. Use up some of this wood that we have. I know at one point I was making like beds and treasure chests and like all this other stuff that was kind of pointless to make. It was just like for the point of making it. Okay guys. I also need more wheat. Fuck. So much bread. Actually, yeah, I just figured out where I'm putting the barrels for the bread. I think the major thing is where I put the market. Yeah, I'm gonna try getting rid of the market. Let's delete the market, and I'm just gonna move it. It only needs to be like a 3x3. I just find that dumb that it only needs to be 3x3. Let's expand it. Let's at least make it a 6x6. I kind of want it where they have downtime, just cause. Then I know each one can carry I don't know how many barrels I'm making, but whatever. Hopefully we'll start to get them where they'll put them in there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, I need to make 2 more. I need to move 1 more thing of bread. see how that goes. Come on, caravans, I need you to show up. We've got plenty of stuff. I think it was just more of because I had like a thing of iron and copper and stuff already. Oh well, whatever. I also think for a caravan you need to be like so far down too. Not that big of a deal. Because I don't want to deal with the tree. I have just deleted stuff so I don't have to deal with it, so whatever. Just have them where they're putting everything away and such. And yeah, I have 10. Want them to harvest all the wheat, and then I'm just gonna leave them alone. And actually, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Unless a caravan shows up, then I'll probably just start recording just so I can show the caravan and how that works. But for now, just because they're not showing up, and it's been 18 days, and I know that in the last one I was in, by like the 10th day they had already shown up, so I don't know what it is. I think it could just be because some of the frogs are still alive, because I'm pretty sure I had done that, where I had gotten rid of all of the frogs. Let's just have them mess around with all the wheat, to do whatever with the wheat. But yeah, I can't think of anything else that would help me. I'll probably just look at the wiki and see what I need to do. If it's just like you need to have, if you need to be in like the first dungeon or something, I'll just do that really quick and I'll restart the recording. But for now, guys, I guess see you later, unless I can get the caravan to show up within the next half an hour, I would say, because then I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to get ready to do stuff for the day, and then I have a bunch of homework that I need to do. So I'm going to get busy with that, actually. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with more. I'm not going to say really soon. I'm going to just say that maybe once a week or so I might play games, and I'm probably going to upload it. I might just do like a League of Legends game just to put that up, but obviously you never know. So anyways, see you later. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I'll try and get the caravan thing set up. If anything, I'll get the caravan on the next episode, or I don't know, this could just be like 4 episodes long, because I think this has been an hour. So anyways, hope you enjoy. So see you later, guys. Bye. Alright, hey everybody, I know I said that was gonna be the end, but a caravan showed up no more than 2 days later. So basically I click here, the caravan is not yet ready to trade. It needs to get here. I don't know where it is, actually. Let's try and find it. Okay, well hopefully he has some stuff I can use. Kind of gonna be, where is he? The bastard has to take, well yeah, technically he does have to take a long way around just because of how this is set up, but regardless, it'll be set up to trade, and this will be the first caravan we meet. Now he should be ready to trade. This is everything I have. This is what he has. Ooh, he actually has a few bone beds, and actually hold up, let me sit up, or stand up actually. Let's get this here. Okay, let's see. Half door, cupboard. Just kind of looking. I'm gonna see what he has. That's actually, that's actually a really good. I mean, sometimes they have like really good items that you would buy in like a heartbeat. Like I would buy the bird in the golden cage. Goblin pole, 2-level garden, gold. Oh, I would buy this just for the fact that would probably mean a lot. That would probably mean a lot to people. I don't really care too much about tombs and such. He actually doesn't have anything I want. But basically, the number on top is how much it is. Like, he doesn't have anything, like, I shouldn't say that I don't want, he just doesn't have anything I need. Like, the only thing that I would really get from him, like, besides those 2 gold statues and the bird, would probably just be the bone bed, so I don't have to waste anything on bones. Yeah, and then, like I said before, wood, I have 100, it's worth that much. It's worth 25. Stone, which is also worth 25, I only have 36 of it though, so I wouldn't use that. Only if I had like 100 or something plus. That's the only reason why I normally like big wood farms now. That's because normally I would just make it like, basically make it 4 by like 8 or so, and instead like I'm making it like 4 by like 20, I think is what I'm at. And I normally would do that. The flowers are that's just good cash, really. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell all of this to him, and I'm just gonna get the statues out of it. I might as well. Let's spend my money. And that's really all that I have to trade, other than dirt, which is only 20. But that's the main reason for the flowers. Now then, let's go down. And I would get the purple throne, but that's just, if he had more, I would. Let's get this. As you can see, if you're looking over here, that's going down. Let's get the gold statues. I don't want the flower garden thing. Let's get that statue. And how many stone beds? He has 3 stone bone beds. You know, I really don't need the bone beds. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could need, that I could actually use. Purple throne, might as well. I can afford it. Only losing 28, which isn't even 1 flower, and then I'm gonna have a constant supply of flowers. Basically, I can't give him anything else. That's all I'm able to sell him at the moment. There might be other stuff that I can sell him. But now then, you confirm the trade. And then, let's just go over here and we'll watch. I don't know exactly how I would go about moving it. But basically, he'll drop the stuff when he gets the money, or in this case, the flowers for his stuff. Hopefully I can get another caravan to come in. And hopefully it can be a better one. Basically, as he gets his stuff, he'll give me the stuff that I had asked for. The purple throne isn't actually used for anything that I know of. It's just kind of a chair that you would put. And I don't know exactly how to go about moving it. Hey, no, that was probably like a bad idea to actually trade with him, but either way, he's ready to trade. We're giving him stuff. Once he gets once he basically gets the equivalent of what he needs, he'll just I'll get the stuff that I had asked for, and it's basically just kind of showing you guys how it is, how it's set up. I don't really care too much because that stuff's pretty expensive to even like go about making and getting and such. So he'll come, he'll bring them stuff. The guys are kind of just slacking off because they don't need everybody bringing him stuff. As I run into two immigrants came. That's cool. So there is Peter Doya and Tyrod Lee Tybolt Lee guy. I can't even say the name. Basically, because there was nothing for them to do, they were getting off time, and with that off time, happiness increases. And with happiness increases, more people show up. Now that I can't get any more heroes because they go by the square root. And if you don't know your square roots, if you have one person, you can get one hero. Though most heroes require you have at least two, or well, no, I think that the lowest you can have and have a hero is 5, I want to say. But like that's besides the point. But basically, it goes by square roots. For one hero, you need at least one person. For 2 heroes, you need at least 4. For 3 heroes, you need at least 9. For 4 heroes, you need about 16. And then for 5 heroes, you need 25. And it just goes so on and so forth. So basically, for 6 heroes, you need 36. And I don't really need to continue now, do I? Where's my mouse? Caravan decides to leave town. I get all the stuff I want. He gets all the stuff he wants. Normally what I decide to do, especially like on the last time I was playing and I was dealing with the caravan, what I would do is I would have a gigantic stockpile thing, and I would just have it completely filled with wood, and I made it where all the barrels couldn't take wood. And I would just fill that up, and then I would only use that for trading. I would only use the wood for trading. So basically, like, I would give him like a few hundred pieces of wood. Oh, and 3 more immigrants showed up because I didn't have any work for them to do. But that was really just kind of the limit on the rooms that I had. So I probably could have gotten 16, and I could have made it so I had a 4th hero. But because of how because of how many rooms that I had, it kind of just set the limit. And actually, the immigrants can die upon showing up only because they can come from basically any corner. So basically, you just kind of have to be careful sometimes. That's why it's always a good idea to make like people into warriors and then have like armor and stuff for them. And then they'll just use that as a means of, I guess you could say, defense. And you just have them go over to, like, I don't know, let's say you make them, I don't know, the only thing useful in the jungle are flowers. So like you would just have them like collect flowers or something. You could have them go gather blue radish plants. I don't know, you would just have them do something that would require them to come over here, and then they can just kill all the frogs. But that's just basically one way to, if anything, get rid of the frogs. These guys will come and go over there and actually like fight them, but like it does take a lot of time just because they'll explore for like 60% of the day, and then like the other like however much percent, the other 40% or so, they just kind of like lounge around and eat food and all this other good stuff. But now that I have 15 people, which is the most people I've ever had, basically I like to keep 4 times the amount of stuff I need. So I guess what I'll do is, and as they're like kind of lounging around again, let's just make beds. I guess buying beds wouldn't have been a bad idea. It's just kind of setting it up. Okay, now then, I need to figure out how to exactly move stuff. So all of the stuff that I have is outdoor. I have it. So then I want that placed here. So I'm pretty sure they'll grab it and they'll move it. But I want that one there. And I want that one there. And I want that. Let's put that one here. We'll put the birdie over here. Birdie. Oh no, the birdie's an inside thing. And the throne's the inside thing. So, let's get this. I don't know. Let's just put it in this hero's room because he's level 3. He'll get the good chair. You know, that's just how it works. The other thing is just straight out furniture. And the only reason why I even want... Oh, no. Yeah, the bird thing, and then we'll put the chair here, and I don't know. That's just to make the hero happy. I don't really know what else to do with it, otherwise. Because I would need that many chairs. And then basically, if there's an X on it, that just means if you want to use it, you would pick that item and then you'd place it somewhere. Then something would get accomplished. And how much food do we have? That's like the normal thing that I go off of. Yeah, I want more food for us. So what I'll do is I'll go food and I'll go baking, and because I'm just gonna assume we're gonna get more people, I want 4 times as much. I'm just gonna go to 80. The reason I'm gonna go to 80 is that way I shouldn't have to worry about food regardless of how many people show up. And I'm just gonna collect everything. All the people should be happy because I've got these nice statues around. Should have set it up where it was like one here and one here, but I'll buy more statues. I'll never run out of flowers. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm like sitting up now, so kind of like I'm getting somewhat confused, I guess is what you could say, is like where stuff is. I guess I could start farming and killing animals, and the game was paused. Siege. Anytime there's a siege, the game gets paused. And it's all spiders, and I have a hero here, and oh my god, and this hero's dead. You know what I'm gonna do is, just in case, I don't really care too much if the heroes die, but I do want it saved before the siege, and I might try and do this a few times, and I guess I can finally show off the sieges. But I've made it where the sieges are really easy, so let's just see how this goes. He's fighting a spider. He gets hit. He kills a spider. He's getting attacked by a few things now. Killed one spider. It's getting attacked by a lot of stuff, but heroes can actually take quite a bit of damage before worrying about anything. And now the rest of the spiders are coming. Hopefully my other heroes are ready. Oh hey, there's coal on the mountain. Oh, okay, they're over here. And then spending one of the reasons why you build a wall around this. Although I can't necessarily order them to come like directly here, which would actually probably be like another good order to give. But the people should be fine against the spiders. Normally I would like to have them where they have weapons. It's bruised. Hero! Hero! That's another thing, like, they need to have it, like, where... Oh, he killed one, I think. My one's over here. That dude's fine. He's severely wounded. So's the spider. I know, this dude just kind of needs to... Everyone's gonna be fighting stuff, and I had one person die. I don't know where that person was, though. I don't even know where the person, like, was to begin with. Where? She died here, okay, I can understand that, but, like, where's, like, the body, the corpse, you know? Because I don't want her showing up, and I think that was the end of the siege, actually. But either way, I got to show off both of those. I really wish it was a Dwarven caravan that showed up, because if it was a Dwarven caravan, I could have got all my guys' weapons. Now I'm gonna have at least one per. I know. I'm gonna at least have a few people in the actual like sick bay area, I guess. But everyone seems to be doing good. Hopefully I can get a few more people in. Because that'll be at least helpful. I do have them making where they'll have 80 bread. And I kind of want them to collect the flowers. But anyways, I was happy I was able to at least show off both of those. And that was actually my first siege, so I was happy I survived it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll try to come back with more soon. I think I'm going to start exploring the underground dungeons, and then hopefully I can find iron in like the first level, because I know by the time I get to the second level I've just kind of lost all hope. But anyways, I think I'll just do that. And actually, this will be the complete end of this for this week, I guess I should say. I'll probably just record on Sundays when my mom's not home. That way I don't have any distractions besides getting called. The chicken died. Okay, that's great. But basically, I don't want any distractions. So basically, on Sundays is the best day for that. That dude's fine. If the froggy kills him, I'm gonna be mad. Yes, I was gonna say. Kinda wanna pause it, but apparently he's doing good. So is he. Okay, whatever. Like I said, hopefully another caravan shows up. Hopefully they'll have these more of these gold statues and such. It'll be helpful, more or less. At least none of my heroes died, which I was kind of more concerned about, because new heroes come in at level 1, and if you've got nothing for them to fight, and you send them down in like a dungeon, and they're like level like 3 or so, let's say, like by the time, and they go down to like the first floor, or like the third floor dungeons, really, they get screwed over. So that's kind of why you want to explore all of the underground in its entirety, and that's why a bunch of heroes is always helpful. And you should always just go down one dungeon at a time, and if you don't find a dungeon, you just need to start searching for one. Otherwise, you just get screwed over completely, and relatively quickly, I might add, too. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I know I had to say it twice, but again, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Anyways, goodbye.